Yeah, had to say.
And we're starting in my camera. Oh, there we go. We fixed it.
Well, now it's on stream.
Welcome everybody to the Ruckus Room. So as you guys are leaving, there was a wizard by a bridge that you knew. No, Mike. The Shad
The Shad Mage. I quickly subscribed to his Patreon so he can leave me alone.
Yeah. Not so I can get his content, but just so
No, he's now out of my dreams. I can now flee.
Fine. I'll make sure you close the door.
But welcome everybody to the Ruckus Room. Last we had left off, the group had just had their big send-off. They had received their reward for saving the town, and they had begun gathering their supplies after they had this strange encounter with a ghostly version of Mr. Squeaks, showing them to a strange tablet map depicting different areas of the local region with images of different beasts standing like men, armed to the teeth, pointing at a central eye that was held by the head of a serpent. And now, as they prepare to make their way back to Helldrake to try and gather more information and figure out what's going on, you all awake that day, preparing. Oh no, you had already left. You awake the morning of your first day of travel, and you kind of set yourselves up.
I really want that minecart thing. I hate carts.
Yeah, that would be very nice.
Something about wheels that's better than horse.
Yeah. I mean, the cart.
I got it.
Shh.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand where you're coming from on that front, but I mean, it's only another 6 days. And they'll be. It's just a week, and then we'll be in the city.
I'm gonna make this your problem.
I hope you're ready for a dwarf that hasn't had anything to drink in a week.
Oh no, don't worry about that part.
I'd be surprised if he didn't.
I brought a little something and I open my coat and I just have a big flask.
Nice.
That'll last me a day.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna get in the cart now. Yep.
It's already sitting in it.
I mean, if it's really that much of a hassle, we could walk for a bit, although it would mean that the trip takes longer.
We also do have the
And waste time.
I have that second card.
I'm not gonna do that. Nope.
I have a horse.
As far as I'm aware, there's only one more of us who knows how to handle those things.
At least in the back of the cart I can pretend there's no horses.
Get your own wagon.
We do have the other carriage that someone needs to man.
You can hook it up to yours.
You could.
I might know how to use a horse. Doesn't mean I'm good at it.
You think I'm good at this? This is strictly for travel.
I know how to ride a horse. You do, but I hate it.
Yeah, you do it long enough, and it just kind of comes to you naturally.
This isn't like riding a bike.
I disagree.
Nice. Yeah, the classic underground pedal bike. Dwarven miners like going to work. Oh, I hate it.
On a tricycle.
This is arcane. There's probably bicycles.
Just tricycles with like off-road wheels.
Yeah, big round wheel. Yeah, with the monkey handles too.
Still better than.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'd like to let them know I'm coming. Ching ching.
I can't see. The wheel's too big.
How do I turn?
So,
Just fucking falls over.
as you're all waking up, you gather your things, you do your morning ritual. Is there anything in particular anybody does on this day, just in the morning?
Nope.
Perfect.
Just punch some trees, get my aggression out of having to ride in a cart. Hey, you're
horses. Yes. I guess I should make sure that I'm well presentable when we get home.
Nice.
If I can't show
I guess you gotta
myself.
keep yourself groomed or else
Yeah, I think it makes it happy.
you don't know. You're not sure.
Well, the beard, of course.
Don't.
Are you not sure?
Yeah,
We went over this on our first day together.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you might have had a bit too much drink.
yes, right. Yeah, you did mention something about not having full control.
Oh, I remember that. I just
So-
don't know. How do you not know what it does like and not? Has it hit you?
Yeah.
Yes, how
Can you
does
comb
one?
it?
No.
So it's fine.
I think so, yeah.
So,
Okay.
I'm sorry. How does one not have
I
control?
like
over
brush
their
my
own
beard.
How does one have control over their own beard?
Magic's
Are we gonna move on?
As you guys,
Sure, you can answer my question on the way.
as you guys gather your things, you begin making your way down the trail, and most of the first day goes pretty well.
How insightful on beard etiquette.
With
Just
nothing in
assuming it's been
particular.
spoken.
Yeah.
Nothing in particular happening over the first little while. The day goes smoothly.
I'll just hand bone the whole way.
Of course.
Did you
Yeah, just-
enchant it yourself? Did someone put it on you? Is it also a curse?
Oh, we play music.
You have a fucking. You have.
Asking questions.
accordion. I played it at Mr. Squeak's funeral.
Oh,
Yes.
amazing.
Continually
Dude, are
asking
you ready?
questions that go unanswered about beard magic.
I need to know if this music good or bad.
Go ahead and roll.
I got a 3.
You guys. I got it.
I'm just going.
You just slap
Nice.
yourself.
Your hand boning skills are immaculate.
Thanks.
Care Bear, what's good? Hey, I don't know what's going on. The stream's really lagging.
Nice.
Why? I wonder.
What? You.
We're not missing any frames. Click the little
I
bars
took
at the
my
bottom.
shot. Missed, but I took it.
I think the
Everyone.
funniest thing is that's probably
Everything's looking good on our-
Yeah, it's streamed in. Or it's Twitch end. Twitch is giving us problems.
Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, so you guys make your way, and the sun kind of goes down as you go across the rolling hills towards the capital. And the first day goes pretty dang well, and the night begins, and you make good time, and it's like the smug cat.
He does it, I win.
But if I do it, I go to jail.
Yeah, you would very much.
Yeah,
I go for jail.
For jail.
Worse than prison.
It's
or
not
jail.
sure.
It's for jail.
The precious year.
So
His next tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so as the first night comes to a close, what are your guys' watches?
I mean,
I left at home.
Yeah, of course. Half-assed too.
I guess I'll.
Yeah. Half past.
Yeah, I'll try and do last, if that's okay.
Just wake me up.
I can't see him.
If you need. Wake me if you need me.
You can figure it out.
Well then. Well, it sounds like
Cradled in his own beard.
not my
I have a
experience.
hammock wherever I go.
I picture you swaddled like a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Who
beard.
would I rather put up with waking up? Sandy.
Oh, guess I'm sleeping.
Just kind of dangling.
Perfect.
They're just spending some time trying to make sense of the tablet some more.
You could roll. You can roll knowledge geography or your calligraphy.
Cartography.
Cartography.
21.
Calligraphy. 21 cartography. Looking it over, you're. Let me just pull this up.
It looks by the lake.
By the nines.
The biggest issue that you're dealing with is anything west of the mountains there, the big mountain chain. It's totally uncharted territory. You've heard some tales from beyond them or within, but mostly it's pretty terrifying land. Even your father, who has done much of the work going into the Nomades, which is basically the territory between Helldrake, which is where the rat is, and the mountains is mostly their territory.
Yeah, so it's everything past the Aldrogod Mountains?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, will we still be the first Vatican to chart those?
In the list!
I'll show you my drip. No!
Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back to the
Welcome back, freezes.
Just got back, not sure what's going on. It's only your stream that's not working for me. Well, that kind of sucks. I think that a part of it is us because I think that has to do with the computer. We've been dealing with these technical issues for a little while, and we are gonna try and have that fixed by next stream. That's like my big goal. So, but welcome back, and as Sandy, it is your turn. You wake up. Is there anything you'd like to do during your watch? Because otherwise, nothing appears to.
Yeah, not really. Like I'll just relax. I'll feed the crab. The king. You feed the crab the beard.
So who is? So you said you were last watch, right?
So then I'll wake up. It's your time.
For what?
Watch.
Fine.
Yeah.
Climb up on top of the cart and I just sit there.
Okay. As you're sitting up there, the night's kind of going on. Near to the end of your watch, I will get you to roll a perception.
That's a 26.
Wow, yeah. So as you're sitting there and the light is slowly kind of becoming quite clear during the night sky, you're looking out into the distance.
Big space rock.
And you're looking ahead on the path, and you think that you can see somebody, some kind of a flicker or flame or something, like the light of a torch coming towards your guys' camp.
It's from Mom.
It's your brother.
What did they say to do if there was a stranger? What did my parents say? Don't talk to them, right?
They're a little ways out, the light. You think that by the time you have to wake up your friend, that they'll probably be making their way towards you.
Ah. All right, time to wait. Your turn. Your turn.
Okay.
Your turn. There might be strangers coming to say hi,
What?
but don't talk to them.
What do you mean?
That's what my parents said.
Gentis, as you're waking up, you can hear, you can both kind of hear in the distance as they're approaching. Help! Excuse me, anybody?
They're singing their songs too. I just don't get it.
I will kill you.
I hate strangers.
As you're kind of getting up and preparing yourself, and you hear this voice coming towards you, you see. Coming towards you in the light as his face is illuminated by his torch, seems that a man in tattered robes with dried blood kind of caked over the side of his face and this big horrified expression. He's looking to you. He's just, excuse.
How close is he?
He gets within like I'd say 50 feet-ish before you can really tell.
Around there, I say,
Stop, please.
Play the party.
don't come any closer. Explain yourself.
There's something. It attacked our village, and please, you have to help. It was some giant creature. It came in the middle of the night without warning.
Well, how can you pay us?
Who?
Hey,
I'm sorry.
shake it in your head.
You heard me. Hey, you want services? You must
Try to
pay.
wake up the guy.
He kind of fumbles for a little bit as he reaches down and he grabs at his purse and he basically just runs up to you unless you stop
I'll
him.
keep a hand on a weapon, but I'll let him approach me.
He approaches you.
And I'll very clearly show that I'm holding my hand on my, because I have a double blade on the back. I'll show that I'm holding that.
As he approaches you, you can tell that the arm that's holding the arm that's holding the coin purse, it must be broken at the collarbone because he can't lift it. At all. As he grabbed from the side, he's holding this small coin purse he has up to you. Please, sir, it's on the road heading west.
Accept this, and I heal him.
But yeah, absolutely. And you can roll.
No, that would be.
This guy's messed up.
10 damage. Or
He dies instantaneously.
10 damage as I kill. He just
It's like rap,
We get the money for free.
Free money
And a free corpse. We're actually all of Chaotic Evil.
Yeah, Chucky's here. But the man is instantly relieved of much of his pain. His collarbone, you can hear the slight popping back into place as he's still caked in blood, and he hands it to you, and he says, "This is all I have, sir. Please, my family's back there. I don't know what's happened to them."
How much is in the bag?
Oh, it's like a handful of coppers and a silver.
I'll say, keep this. You have a chief?
Yes, like mayor of a town, a small leader, please. It's still probably there.
Where did it look like?
It was enormous. It was a giant man, and there was this terrible sound of this sound of thundering wind. I can't speak English either. I'm so afraid. Getting my words all mixed up.
If my race knows anything about this, it's a giant, and I hate them.
I can speak their language.
Not as much as elves, but I hate giants.
Well, we'll come and we'll see. We'll see.
Ability unlocked. Hatred. Literally.
Please, thank you, sirs. Here, this way, come, please.
Yes, let us come with you.
He
Not leave him. He can watch.
Should we pack up? should we pack up?
I think we don't have time for that. Perhaps we'll just.
How close is it?
Village was attacked by giants.
by horse, maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Horse. Fine.
Just get on mine.
No. Climb on one of his horses.
So he just woke up and told me a
Horse.
village was attacked. Can I roll
I'm riding you.
and acknowledge my profession
It's the horse
photography
you
to
fought.
see if I know what village may be around here?
Oh yeah, you could.
You better watch yourself, horse.
Ooh,
26.
We'll have an easy alliance.
That's why I don't like horses. The same.
it is there's a small village called Airedale, Herdale.
So I go to the horse that I fought before when I was drunk, and I go, listen here, we're having an easy alliance, and then I got a natural 20 on my ride. So I just fucking get on and like stallion pose, like,
Oh yeah, you leap and you Napoleon your way on. And this under God.
I hate horses.
Where are they, biscuits?
He's actually a champion horse rider. He just hates them.
Who's that? If you're here and I'm here, it must be Gentis taking the way. Nobody has his own horse.
Hey,
I'm standing like right.
we gotta get going. Get on a horse.
Yeah, we are about to go. This villager's gonna show us where to go. There's a village, giant.
Oh yes, Airedale. Yes.
Potential payment. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, let us. We just woke up. Let us recoup ourselves.
Of course.
Go ahead.
Please.
What kind of danger is this Airedale under?
What?
Airedale, the place we're going.
You keep saying that name. I don't know what you mean.
That's the
Are we
village
going
we're
to Airedale? How would you know that?
Can you get on a horse?
He knows.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying that. I'm like, how would you know that? What do you mean? And I look at the villager. I'm like, is it Airedale?
Yes, that indeed it is.
Oh, clearly
Chop,
you know
chop,
the
there's
area.
a big thing and it's hurting people. Let's go.
How many horses we got?
We have 5. So my horse plus his.
If you want, you can hop on mine.
Your 2
No,
and then the other 2.
All right.
Just use the beard.
So we have an extra horse.
The horse.
Can I put on my clothes.
Yeah.
At least before we leave, let us tear down the tents and stuff, and I'll knock my tent down, make sure it's like pushed into the corner off the road.
He will help you guys as best as you allow.
Make it look less like a camp and more like a pile of rubble.
Step on the well, I can't step on the fire. I'm on horse.
As you guys eventually you hide your stuff. I'll get you to roll a survival, sure, to try and hide it, or a stealth.
19 plus 29.
19 plus 29.
19. So wow, dang, man,
You 29.
you killed it. Yeah, nobody will ever see that.
Experience for murdering the fire.
Experience for
Do I get
murdering
experience for
nature.
murdering the fire? I'm like five experience away from leveling.
So,
I should just do it.
Please.
So what seems to be the issue with Airedale? There's a lot
Some sort of
things.
giant and thundering noises, or some kind of giant. Can I roll a knowledge? Because I'm Inquisitor, I have knowledge on monsters. So could I roll a knowledge?
Yeah, you can roll a knowledge.
Would that be nature? I'm guessing.
Do you have knowledge? Yeah, you could do knowledge nature. I'll allow that.
Yeah, I would also like to roll knowledge of nature.
Yeah, absolutely.
16.
26.
26. 16. Yeah. It's some kind of a giant, maybe a hill giant. They're around the area. They usually hide in caves and will hibernate over the winter and keep themselves quiet. And then, kind of like bears, they'll awaken in the spring. And usually go on a bit of a rampage. The dwarves try and keep them at bay as best they can, but they'll show up from the nomades and they'll make their way in just before the damn no games. Just before the winter. You notice something in particular that piqued your interest. You're like, okay, well, giant, obviously, but thundering wind. Mm-hmm. Something about that seems off, because I mean, hill giants, they don't breathe wind. It's not. It doesn't sound like a thunder giant. They're pretty. They're pretty away from here. But you think to yourself, and you're like, maybe it's a Ved. Which is a giant, so it's very similar to a hill giant, but they have this big breath that's like a huge gust of wind that can knock people down and deal damage, destroy homes, and they'll usually sneak up to a place and burst out this big force of wind before coming in and really demolishing a place.
Well, the season's about right. It could be a hill giant waking up and being angry about not having food.
I suspect, based on the thunderous noises, it's actually a Ved.
No, I said I was already getting dressed.
I don't know if you know what a Ved is.
Well, I'm not talking to you. You get dressed. Stop stripping and talking to me.
We're on horses.
No, you spoke to me. That's why I said I'm getting
Yeah, he's getting dressed right now.
What?
Yeah, because I don't sleep in my clothes. I have sleeping wear.
Change your clothes.
Stop talking to me while you're getting dressed. Hurry up.
Please, just don't wear armor.
You guys.
It makes sense of what's being given to us. What's a Ved?
It's like a giant, but it uses wind. It can. They're kind of an ambush type. They like to sneak up on villages and blow them over, literally. That's why I suspect the thunderous wind. Perhaps it snuck up on the village and blew it down. He's in a panic state. He says it all happened so quickly.
Emerging from the carriage in my nice, non-standard clothes.
I've studied quite a few monsters. I believe it is a Ved.
I figured the thunderous wind might just be a overestimation of their abilities, maybe just being loud. Hill giants aren't the quietest of things.
No, of course not, but
Ready to...
that is very specific hero Ved. It's almost exactly what they do.
I haven't heard of a creature like that around here, although everything I know is pretty well hearsay around these parts.
I'm a little versed in common knowledge of monsters and their types, and maybe a little bit more than that.
I have an approximate knowledge of many things.
I have an approximate knowledge of many monsters.
Well, if it's something I'm unaware of, then it will be a learning experience.
I recommend being cautious. It can, as I said, blow wind at us, and it can blow a home over, so...
Alright, then, whenever read by your stats on the house is immaculate.
I know.
I thought you hated these things.
Yeah.
Where did you learn?
No telling.
You could have done this the whole time.
No.
That's...
So,
much about these
you
dwarves
make
as
your
I
way
can.
quickly to Haredale, and it takes you, within about 10 minutes, you can see a set of farm fields opening up from the woodlands.
How dark is it? Is it like?
It is about the twilight of the evening. You can still see the stars very sharply in the sky, but you can see the sun beginning to rise up on the horizon.
So I can see it's day.
Oh yeah, anybody who has low light vision is now
It's
the best.
Let's go fatigue.
As
yeah, we're fatigued until we complete our rest.
well, I mean anybody who.
None of us.
That's the way resting works. If you wake up, you're fatigued until you complete your rest.
So you make your way over the hill and across the road.
Well, you would be fine.
I would be fine because I've had a full rest.
Yeah, so
you guys are not fine.
Minus 2 to whatever. Who fucking math? It's not math. It's for losers.
But you make your way up, and as you begin to crest the hill, you can see there's some smoke kind of bellowing up in the distance a little bit. As you come upon the village, you see as the clusters of buildings begin to get closer and closer near to the center. You can tell very quickly the damage that's been done. As there's homes that have been blasted, there's knocked over things, there's a couple of dead horses, and you come upon the bodies of a handful of dead soldiers, well, what you assume to be militia with pikes and backlog. Hey guys, my phone won't load your stream well, I guess.
Sad
My
face.
husband roommate pop in and see if it cuts out. It didn't, so it's 100% shooting one. Oh, sorry to hear that.
Rip.
We'll be here in the VOD.
Yeah, we will be here.
We'll think of you.
We'll think of you. Keep you at heart.
So,
Before we get close, I will yell out to us as we approach. I say, don't charge straight at the beast. If I have a spell that might interfere with you, if we can catch it if we can catch it up by surprise. Unless you want to be caught up in the spell, I don't recommend getting too close right away.
Right. Get off the horse.
yeah, as you guys get into the town, you notice that again there's
You move ahead of me.
Oh, I got a tiny butt.
there's a handful of people that have been
Don't move.
that are kind of scattered about, trying to put out fires at what you think might have been the forge or whatever, as they're trying to just again getting water from the well, is trying to put it out, and it's havoc, it's pandemonium.
But I don't see the giant anymore.
No, the giant seems to have gone, but I'll get you to all roll perceptions.
Ooh, 26.
23.
19.
I got a natural one.
The three oh yeah. Who?
I think he's dug underground.
And
he's not there.
Just like an ostrich,
Yeah.
you just smash your head into the ground.
Ow!
I just pictured dwarves like ostriches now.
So on the bed. Oh no, an enemy. I need to hide.
So the three of you do notice as you're rushing into the village and taking stock of everything that's going on, that there seems to be a field just beyond the edge of the village where you're at, just to the north there, that is leading back into the wooded area, and it seems fairly freshly trod. It's hard to miss.
I see him. He's in that building right there.
The beast seems.
Well, here, let me help these villagers, and I'll start creating water.
He's hiding in that one.
Yeah,
right there.
absolutely.
Just until the fire's going down.
No, the house. He's in it.
No.
He's hiding.
No,
He's
he
far
went
too
that
big.
way. As I pointed the tree.
Where are all the broken trees?
No, that's where he came from.
No,
Then they would be broken
no,
the
his
other
footprints
way.
are leading.
No, he's trying to trick you. You're
He's
just not paying
He's
attention.
not going to be that smart.
Aye.
I don't think.
If it's like a hill giant, then
I don't believe.
I thought you were having an argument. I wasn't.
As I'm channeling.
Yeah, you're channeling water and you're pouring it over. And as you guys are
on you first.
doing this, the man who had come to you all is going over and he's looking for it. He seems to be looking for his family, calling out, "Martha! Martha!" As,
How do you know my mother's name?
As,
Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name? Look at me! Do you bleed?
But yeah, he seems to be calling out to no avail.
Yes.
People are weeping and the struggle. Is there anything else the rest of you would like to do? You're doing a fairly good job. The fire seems to be slowly containing itself as you. Actually, it's containing itself fairly quickly. You make a lot of water per cast, so.
I make more than before too.
Yeah.
I guess I'll assist in
Well,
the going through the rubble to see if anybody's caught in it or.
Nice.
While I'm casting, I'll say, see if you can find the mayor. He perhaps we can strike up a deal.
Yes. Just look for me later.
Yeah. Start walking towards the fucking broken trees.
yeah. Oh, you guys just go right over. Okay, for sure. Yeah, you guys begin heading that way.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fine. We can just strike up the deal while they do the work.
Last time we encountered something big, it went great.
I mean, the only thing that worries me is if it finds them before they find it.
I mean, they don't know anything.
Oh no, you said it wasn't smart.
That's kind of what worries me.
Be my guest to try and stop them. I don't feel like we can.
Oh, not like our races, though.
No, I
Nice exciting, maybe, but definitely not.
Yeah.
Makes us
He's
strong.
got the big fire stick. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Words I never thought would be
Actually
spoken.
use it. Maybe it's a show.
Perhaps.
Hope not.
No, you can shoot at the rats.
Oh yes, it
It literally makes us stronger.
Made a horrible noise.
My hatred makes me stronger.
That's what it do.
But yeah, you find a couple of people, you help a handful, and you begin asking around where the mayor is.
Oh, he's dead.
And
Go.
it's actually a small girl who approaches you, and she's the mayor. He was taken by that thing. Him and the rest of them.
Brilliant.
Well, that makes things simpler for us. Let's go fetch him.
Took the cows and the horses.
Yes. There's unfortunately I don't have anything on me that can really help the scenario right now. If you have anything to offer, like medicinally.
You can take my bow. Can you use a bow?
Oh no.
And never mind.
See, if I could use a bow, do you think I would be walking around and I pull out that strip of leather again?
Why not just stay behind,
only ever seen
or
this
you
song.
could come with us and...
And now I have no weapon.
You have an affinity for animals, right? Could you pass that
Yes. Yes.
Perhaps our work together, we can get the cows and such to come back with ease. I highly doubt the dwarves can do that.
Yes.
I got this.
So let us go. I'll get on my horse so I can catch up.
Yeah, you mount up and you head over.
I'll leave with
As the two of you make your way.
Got a saddle on Terrence.
As the two of you make your way over to the field, you can see the steps of this large creature dug into the ground with blood trailing beside it. You're pretty sure of whatever it was that it had decimated as it made its assault. And it is making its way north to a rather large hill over that way.
I want to just take a look at the tracks to just make sure that with the giant, there's also a couple of dwarf tracks with it.
You see them.
Yeah, no,
they're not that far.
They don't go that far.
They're down the road,
We
and
were still.
They were,
coming
but
out.
they're dwarves. They're
as you're looking over there.
Yes, that was my fear, and also that you two weren't tracking, so that maybe you just like, all right.
You make your way into the woods towards the large hill as the sun is rising in the morning. The crispness of the spring day is chilly enough as you're making your way through the spooky sights. And you can roll survival.
Is this for tracking or? Okay.
Is it monster related or not?
No.
No. Okay, so that would be a 26.
23.
6.
Track?
Just survival.
So just survival. Just base survival.
Huh, nice. 17.
No.
Oh, that's not bad.
So as you're taking a look around, you're noticing that the creature seems to be going through into a valley between these two larger hills, kind of cresting around one side as the ground becomes more rocky as you're heading up this way. And you notice as the hill is going up, the trees are slowly dissipating into more rocky hilltop. And
around this area, not really.
You wonder it may be a bad situation for visibility or ambush.
First off,
We may want to keep our eyes peeled now. Like I said, they like to ambush.
yes.
2 goblins.
This looks ambush.
No! Well, for the giant, we should be able to see it coming.
If a giant can hide,
I hope
I'm
you're the
gonna
one
shit
who
my
gets hit
pants.
then. As I said, they like to ambush, so they're
Well-
actually pretty good at it.
Well, if you won't keep an eye out for it, just listen for it then at least.
At least do something.
Now we're hiding.
I'm going to
We'll
stay
keep
back
an eye
because
out.
I do not wish to have it attack. Me.
Didn't you say that they're stupid?
If it's a
They're-
young giant, yes. If it's this very dull,
Like I said, they're not. I don't think they're that smart, but I don't think they're stupid.
Sus.
If they like ambushing, that means they're probably smart enough to at least plan things.
Did he vent? Alright, let's go.
So
My eyes are peeled.
as you're making your way through, you get to this spot where there's it's sort of this. Where as you're going up, you notice that it drops off sort of sheer. There's about a 40-foot drop on one side and another crag on the other side. And as you're heading in, I will get you all to roll another perception.
Yay. Another. Wow. This time I got a bit better.
28.
16. I rolled terrible.
15, but I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Nice. I got a 16.
16, 15,
15.
16, 15, 16.
28.
The crab got a 24.
Well,
The crab just...
See, Chris, the crab
just like...
it only looks up.
you feel this. You feel this ebbing presence of aggressive horror pulse over you, and you feel, oh, there it is. As you look up, and you see that there is this kind of these handprints in the wall, as it seems as though it's grabbed and moved its and climbed its way up to this hole that's up this cliffside that's on sort of the side, about 30 feet up.
No, it is a.
Why'd you stop?
It's a well-versed climber. It would appear.
Climber?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, up there.
Keep pointing up.
Because it climbed up.
I understand you're a gamer and that you don't look up, but just this once, look up.
Then
I don't understand 90%
Ow!
say.
What? I can't move my neck anymore. Ow. Where am I looking?
There.
What is it?
do you not see the
Giant.
the hole and
Is the giant just hanging off the wall? I can't tell.
it climbed into the cave? It would appear.
There's a hole up there. Well, can you help me with my neck?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, thanks.
So
Well, I did bring this just
Nice.
in case. I'm reaching my satchel, pull out some 50-foot rope.
Oh, I gotta loosen the boulders every once in a while.
kind of a decent climber.
It's all that fluoride I've been drinking.
I should be all right.
Just really strengthens the bones, but really ruins your cartilage.
It controls my brain.
It really takes over the cartilage.
Although I'm afraid of
Gets rid of
what
it.
to do with your
Replaces it with more
Terrence
bone.
here.
Oh, we'll just hide them in the trees. Let's find a nice spot to hide them.
Ow!
I will survival to find a good place to put my horse safely.
I shall do the same.
Yeah,
Bring
absolutely.
a horse.
26 to find a kind of secret little nook I can put my horse.
You look,
tie to
I
a
guess
tree.
I do
you look around for a moment before
Yes.
picking a spot just around. It's about a couple minutes away. You decide you're just gonna tie them over there and then move your way back.
Is yours
Now-
trained or wild?
Not wild. Not trained. I bought it.
Horse.
I bought the horse in the first town I walked into.
Horse!
All right. I was just curious, and if you could train it to
Mine!
still for a while, and I'll tell Terrence to stay.
I give Bella some treats, and hopefully she does not freak out.
You tie her to his.
I tie her up and I say, "Be a good girl," and that's about the training I give.
babies.
Terrence, stay.
No.
Yeah, my family does know how to take care of animals.
How are we gonna get out there?
It just came across very strangely.
I don't have rope.
As I get back. Do you mean this?
Oh, is that mine?
No, it's mine.
Oh.
I had to bring a penny for this. This is definitely mine, but we can use it.
Now, for example, so
One day.
to give a little bit more of a description, so there is the pass, which is about 30 feet in width, with a semi-steep cliff on one side and a more sheer cliff on the left, with the hole being about again 30 feet up or 10 feet below the top of the mountain.
How much you want to bet I can climb this?
What, how about this? As I pull out an arrow. Tie it to the end.
No, I want to bet.
And then
I'm not telling you. That's the part of the bet.
I'll just shoot at the cave.
It's like guessing how many jelly beans are in the jar.
Roll,
Sure.
roll to see where you hit.
I hope I don't
Or
miss
how,
the big
how
hole.
roll to see how well it embeds.
Yeah.
Take a guess.
20.
Nice.
Okay.
This will help me when I fall.
I will try to aim for something that looks like more than just a rock, but you know, whatever's there.
Well, it does seem to embed itself as you fire the arrow and it poof, sticks in between a couple of stones and like right into the wall. You give it a bit of a tug. You think it might support weight.
So,
All right.
how much?
How much do you weigh?
Oh, I can get up there myself. Don't worry.
You're not going to use the rope.
No,
I'll make it easier.
I've no need.
Okay, I'll go up.
I told you I can go there
Well.
myself. No one's going to like the method I use, but I can get up there.
Someone's like 80 rats. Rides.
It's just. Alright, fine. If you want to really make this wager, are you going to use the rope or no?
How rocky's the wall?
Fairly rocky. It's like a
No rope.
It's like an 80. It's not a 90. It's like an 80.
No rope.
80, 85.
Yeah, no rope.
You guys racing?
No. I
I'll-
bet if I can make it.
I'll give you.
I got a bit of gold.
How high up was the hole again?
30 feet.
Oh, 30 feet?
It's not that far.
Yeah.
50,
I'm already
50
climbing. I'm already
50 gold.
climb the rope.
That's a lot for that short distance. I'll give you 10 if
We
you.
just got 1,000.
Yeah. And I'd like to go shopping when I get home.
What are you gonna do 50 gold with?
So I'll do a quick test
I'll
with
give
it.
you 10 gold. if you
Right
get
at the
up
bottom,
there
I will
in
just
a
grab the
minute.
rope, put all my weight on it, and I'll kind of pull back.
Yeah, you lean back. It seems to be pretty well
If I
embedded.
don't slip at
I will
all,
take a 10. Unless
50 gold. If I slip out,
yeah,
I owe
you
you
can take
10.
10.
If I fall, I owe you
Take a
50.
10, climb the way up.
Yeah, don't slip. I'll give you 25. How about that?
Between the rope and the lean, you're able to slowly make your way up, taking your time as you make your way. And I keep wanting to call you by your family's name now that I've been writing with them. Vernon.
Climb speed.
Vern. You gain your climb speed,
Yeah,
and
it's like it's the method
the two of
slightly
you
transform. No one's gonna like it. Except
You-
I keep hearing about it. It's like
make your way up the slope.
Time to go. Time to go.
You don't even start.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, 1 foot off the ground. Oh, I'm so high.
Help.
Help, I've left the ground.
I'm too heavy.
You actually you do get very nervous as you step up. You already don't like horses, and climbing isn't your forte.
I can't move. Both my feet still on the ground.
Do you need
I
help?
can't move.
So
This is why rope exists.
as Gentis, you make your way to the top. You begin to hear this noise as you reach closer.
Help.
and closer to the edge. And you and Vernon,
Vernon, I put my hand on it.
the two of you managed to make it to the top at around the same time, and you both hear this as you reach it.
Well, I went way before you.
Yeah. You reach the top, and the two of you peer over the side of the rocky cliff as you look into this this cavern, and you just barely see in the darkness at the edge of your sight line the silhouette of a large creature and this sound of a thwomp, thwomp, as you see it grab hold of something, as you hear a cow making this terrible and then crunch, smash, and this squelch as it just boom right onto the ground. And it does it a couple of times until it's quiet and not making any more noise.
It doesn't have any tools, right?
And it throws it off to the side, and you hear some like whining sounds from inside, some from people, and some from a lot of pigs squealing as well.
This thing is quite. Well, lived here for quite a while.
How are the dwarves doing?
What did you get?
I got 14.
Well, the one must
I went, nope, and he's like, beer.
he's been
But he tries to
the other.
So you do manage to make it's a fairly decent.
I think we have.
As I calmly pull my rope all the way to
Well,
the
if we think we have another couple of minutes, then they'll get.
As you guys are doing that, and you
Decide to
do
kick us off the ledge.
and you do reach the top. Are you guys trying to be stealthy at all?
Once I get you,
I'll get you both.
once I'm up there, I will.
Pull me over.
18.
22.
There's nothing in this world.
I told you I'd make it without slipping. I told you.
That was cheating.
And I will stay far away.
I said I wouldn't use the rope.
Like, I'm assuming it's case, right?
It's a yeah.
I'm gonna go to like, one of the edges.
You
to,
never
like, kinda
said that.
Stick there.
As you reach the top, Gentis, you sneak over to the side behind a fairly large boulder, and Vern, as you're making your way, you're looking around. You're like you go to hide behind Gentis's hiding spot. And you go, you can't hide here. I'm hiding here, and you.
Nice joke. Now make some room. No, there's no room here, man. No, there's no room.
Yeah,
There is room.
I've done this before. Now make some room. No, man, there's just no room. There's two of us. Come on now. Now make some room. No, man, we can't. I said make some room.
So you're but you can't. As you look over, you're trying to look around. You're like, okay, there's like another rock over there. And as you go over to the rock, you actually just slip. You crouch down and you slide just a little bit so that there's that little like sound of gravel, and as soon as you do that, you hear this, and as the two of you are looking in, this huge mane-like bearded head turns towards you, and you see these two huge glowing eyes of that sheen of something with good night vision as it looks out, and the two of you are just kind of like climbing and getting up to the edge as this is happening, and you look up to this, and we can all roll initiative.
Pull me up. Scheiße. Pull me up.
I got a.
All right, I'm currently
14.
transformed, so I
14?
do that. So. So I heard a 14.
Yeah.
What's your bonus?
My bonus is 6.
Ooh, you beat me. Oh, you're a 14.
The grit.
I have a 14 on that.
I
Yeah.
was expecting real numbers. I got the grit.
Yeah. So I got a 14 and a crit plus the 5.
Gentis, what is yours?
26.
26 for Gentis.
Get that Inquisitor bonus. It's pretty good.
Perfect.
I also got a 14.
Yeah. I got you. I
6.
Nice. What the crap?
Why can't you be like him?
What about the beard? Oh, the beard, you're right. Hey! The beard and the crab go at the same time.
They go first, though.
Huh?
Or did they go before you?
Oh, way before me.
Oh, well, we're all
they
dead.
go before.
Yeah, they're all dead.
So, the two of you can roll a stealth before we do this, just in case.
If you want to.
Can
If you want to.
literally yelled once we got to the top.
Here's
I
what
don't know if I'm not gonna top it. He said I was pulling myself.
Yeah.
I'm being carried and I'm going, pull me up, pull me up, pull me up, pull me up, pull me up. Pull me up, pull me up.
So I'll get
Screams as he gets to the top.
19.
Okay. So, Gentis,
wrapped around me.
you actually get to act in a surprise round because it doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Nice.
Put me down, put me down.
Did I do it?
I'm going as fast as I can.
Pull me up, pull me up. Nice.
Yeah.
Put me down, put me down. Ah!
I'm going to cast Entangle on the
How long
creature.
did it take him to get up?
Cast Entangle on it.
Or you
Okay,
get
yeah,
up?
absolutely.
3 minutes.
So as you,
That
as
does
you,
mean I'm assuming
Unless
the
it
entire
was-
cave.
no.
He's a little bit in,
I don't know
right?
how long the time is.
no, he,
Not
yeah.
him. The.
Oh yeah, he is like a good 40 feet in, 40, 50 feet in.
Perfect. That means the entanglement goes right up to the entrance of the cave.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely.
We
As
should
you,
double check, but I'm pretty sure.
yeah, absolutely. But
area.
you reach over and you cast this entanglement, and I guess he would roll his
Yep, 40 foot
reflex.
radius. So the entire cave is now just roots.
Yeah, absolutely. As you cast out this spell, how would you like it to appear in the cave?
Well, it's rocky and craggy, so probably long, brown, spiky-looking roots come out and wrap around everything from the roof and from the floor.
Yeah,
and just like
yeah,
trap it.
absolutely. As these tangled roots erupt forth the hard, sharp, the sharp, firm roots just wrap around the creature as it seems to. He lets out this terrible roar as it is shaking itself, and it got for its reflex save here. It got a 16.
16? That might make it. Yeah, that does make it. So
okay.
it's a partial effect.
Yeah.
So creatures that fail their save, creatures that make their save can move as normal, but those that remain in the area must make the save again at the end of his turn. So effectively, he's not trapped, but if he moves,
He's got to make it again.
and he can't get out, he has to make another save.
Yeah, and it's difficult terrain.
That's
It is
okay.
different terrain.
Perfect.
And your turn there, you have to make another shit.
Yeah.
So he would.
And he can choose to do either a strength check or an escape artist instead of an
Entangle. Now we
grapple.
a combat's over.
Okay, perfect.
I can't dismiss the spell.
So he can roll a grapple to get out.
Well, he's not trapped, right? So
An escape artist or strength.
Oh no, he's an escape artist or strength. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's perfectly fine. So okay, snap. So so that is your move. You cast out these roots entangle the creature, and it is your turn. Top of the round, Gentis.
All right. Produce flame, and I will throw it directly at the giant. This was my plan all along.
Okay.
Hopefully the bear's not in there.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna let the entire cave catch on fire. Just the giant for a second.
Perfect. So the creature is entangled. It seems as though it has managed to break itself free of the main roots. Its muscles ripple as it smashes through.
Is Entangle concentrate?
No, so it's just a 40-foot area. It does say that.
Then.
What?
You can only cancel spells that have concentrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would last. And
I remember reading that forever ago. I was like, because I was playing Pathfinder. I'm like, literally same spell. I'm like, combat's over. Entangle's up. Go away, please. Fuck.
Also, I please see our chat.
Yeah, I have chat up.
You do.
Very nice.
Yeah. All that has been said is Care Bear said, "Oh snap."
Oh snap.
I'm assuming in reference to the crazy thorny entanglement.
Yeah.
Okay, so 20 to hit with a range.
God, 20 to hit. 20 will definitely hit.
Okay,
Blast him.
should be yeah. Wow, that'll be for okay, so that's 5 damage.
5 damage. Yeah, as you lob the ball of flame, it hits the creature directly right in the chest as you hear this terrible. As the roots begin to catch fire, and it will slowly begin to increase in volume.
Okay.
Well, I hope you.
Does he get a reflex save to half damage?
For the fireball, no.
No, because
It doesn't. Yeah,
The fireball hits him. Whatever happens after that is a yeah.
Perfect.
I hope
Sounds
it's
good.
the plan to do something about that fire before it gets too crazy.
I do have water in my repertoire.
I didn't set it on fire. Bruce Flame shouldn't set it up. The thorns on fire, did it?
Produce flames?
No, it technically can. Because it hits
I know
whatever it
that was
does,
your.
and
I know that was your goal.
Well, it was my goal.
I
but
assume
it
you
also-
just wanted to hit him and like go.
I did just want to hit him, but if it let things on fire, that's fine. But it does say from the spell, it hits whatever it does and just it hits
It
fire
ignites.
damage, right?
Yeah.
So it does whatever fire would do. It's not like fireball that specifically says it won't catch things on fire.
Yeah.
Actually, magical fire, unless it says otherwise, it does just hit and then disappear.
Oh, okay.
Unless-
Unless it's a spell like ignite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
unless
is
it
specifically
says
there.
it catches things on fire.
Yeah. Perfect. So then it does not catch fire. It just hits the creature and it explodes with flame. And then it wisps away. And next in the initiative, are you going to take a move action?
It's like
No, I will stay
Spider-Man
hidden.
in Dark
Well, I'm not hidden, but I'll stay where I am,
Perfect.
around the edge of the cave.
So the creature will actually move as it is its turn. It's going to move 10 feet towards you guys, and so does it need to make an additional one after?
If it ends its
watching on your
turn
computer?
within the radius, it has to make a check. But if it doesn't end its turn in the radius, then it doesn't have to make a check.
Okay, so it hasn't ended. So it can do its full turn now, and then at the end of its turn, it has to make an additional check.
Yeah, as long as it's
Perfect.
stopped in the area, it has to make a check, but it can
So
still do its
it-
thing.
Yeah, but it's difficult terrain, so it can't charge.
So the
Yeah, it can't charge
creature
or anything.
lumbers forward about 10 feet, breaking through the roots with its kind of bony, knuckly muscles as it lets out this deep breath, as it lets out this scream as this huge gust of air erupts in a 30-foot cone, and it will be a reflex for you and you.
Blasted back.
Who's that?
It would be the 3 of you.
13.
Pull me up, pull me up, pull it.
Am I receiving any negatives
sorry,
for
14.
climbing right now?
You won't get any negatives, but you're gonna need to make an additional check to try and grab hold of the wall.
Hold on, yeah, like a
That is how
climb
falling
check
by
to
a
keep
wall
staying on, I
works.
guess.
That is how falling by a wall
That
works.
will be 8 reflex.
You also.
Oh, so yeah, you fail, and the both of you. So first, so who made it?
I got
Or who?
15.
You got a 15?
And I had
8.
15, 14.
15, 8, 14. Oh,
Wow, I
wow.
actually have a 10 reflex.
I have a 9 reflex that turns into a 10 when I'm partially transformed.
Well, he's a shifter, and if he has a high
I do have a 9-4 reflex.
Yeah.
So I have a +4 in those
I
stats. So.
use its transformation things. I get a +2 dex.
The only reason I have a 5 is I get 0 in reflex saves. So if I had an actual bonus, I'd be much higher.
What's your climb check? Does he get a climb check still?
So yes, you do get a climb check as you do not manage to dodge the spell
God.
or the thing. I just have to get
25.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, that easily.
Literally just.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just imagine you're all doing your things, and he was just blast his hair back, it's like spiked backwards, and I'm like, pull me up. Oh. That's good.
Perfect.
I'm gonna put on some coffee. Do you guys want?
Yeah, absolutely. Put on some
I'm
coffee.
fine. I got an energy drink for later.
So let me just double check this.
You sure you don't want to get sleepy?
Yeah, I don't want to be more sleepy than I am.
I don't want to drink and get sleepy while sleeping.
So cute. Yeah, good boy.
Okay. Yeah. So you.
Wait, did you include your -2 for being tired?
No, I didn't. Yeah. It sounded like I failed anyway.
Yeah, he still failed.
Yeah, so those of you who failed are knocked prone. And what did you roll to?
25.
20. Oh yeah, you make it as you grab hold of the wall. You're 5 feet down.
My toes just.
You're 5 feet down, but the beard managed to cling to the side of the wall as your arms are kind of dangling, and your compatriot is in your other hand. And yeah, so you guys are not prone. And it did its move, it did its breath, and yeah, next in the initiative it is Grograk.
I'm still being held by Beard,
Yep.
so I will hold my action.
Then next in the initiative it's Vern the Vermin.
I will
They call you Vern?
stand up.
Okay. Perfect, you stand up.
See, that's a move action, right? Or is that a standard?
That's a move action. Yeah. Also, I didn't roll his thing. He fails the. Oh, it's a strength check, right? No, he still fails that. And yeah, he is definitely entangled this time, and he cannot move forward.
Oh, that is definitely not something a hill giant does. So, is there any weaknesses we should know about? As I pull out my piece of leather as a sling and swift action get my claws out because he's coming our way.
Perfect. Yeah, you ready your action and.
Anything we should know about Cantus?
Any creature?
Yeah.
Beware of what just happened. As I'm lying on my ass.
Alrighty then, if that's all.
Perfect.
That's it.
That's your move.
Sling is up,
Next in the
claws out.
initiative, it is Sandy. And Sandy, you, what are you going to be doing here?
Gonna attempt to climb up.
Perfect.
Yeah! That should be a 13 climb.
13 climb, and you're not using the rope.
Nope.
But it does have. What's the climb?
We're climbing what, at 80 degrees?
Yeah. Hold
It's
on.
rocky?
Steep slope.
I believe that is a
Steep
15.
slope, non-mixable.
I think that is a 15 DC.
Shake.
Yeah, it is a 15 DC. So.
Rip.
That is unfortunate. Yeah,
But he didn't fail by more than 5, so he doesn't fall. He just doesn't go up.
Yeah, you're more or less just stuck there, especially with Grograk on your side. It seems to be an issue. So yeah, next in the initiative, unless there's anything else you can do, we're at top of the round.
How much?
Perfect. Gentis, it is your turn.
Alrighty.
So he does seem to the roots seem to have
You guys got this, right?
entrapped him this time around. It seems that a set of them had just reached down from the top of the cave and grabbed hold of his wrist as he's brought it up, and he looks over and he grunts at it, and he is now stuck there.
What's that fat nay-nay?
I'm going to use my move action to grab my bow.
Yeah.
And then I will.
Perfect. Yeah. You reach up and you grab your bow as you aim and fire.
It's a 20 modified.
Yeah, you absolutely hit.
And it's a D6, I believe, for my bow. Oh no, I'm not small. It's a D8. Ooh, 8 damage.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah. You peel back your bow and you fire the shot true, and it sticks right into the shoulder of the creature, and it lets out a bit of a grunt and a cry. As its exposed armpit is just popped right into.
I don't do damage.
You did more than I can do with this thing.
Perfect. So,
Wow, you did. It is a sling.
Let's do, baby.
Yeah, it is a sling.
You're in trouble climbing.
Next in the initiative, it is the Ved, and it is going to need to break out of its.
Excuse me, it's the end of the turn. I get.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Or not
You do
to
get
lose my action.
Do you
keep
want
holding?
to lose your action?
No, I'm gonna look at him and realize that he can't climb, and I'll be like, hey, first time.
Well,
And I'm gonna try and climb.
Yeah, do it.
I got this.
Do it.
Bam. I'll try climbing out. I got a natural 19, so that's gonna be 24.
Oh, you instantaneously. You just. You are at the top.
And I'll just put my hand down and help him out.
Perfect. Yeah, and you
that'll be my
can.
turn.
Yeah, perfect. You can
I'm
basically
5 feet down now.
I'll still like put my hand down.
lie down and like lay your arm out. I got you. Perfect. You're setting yourselves up for this turn. But
Yeah,
yes.
It seems the
So-
fire ruling, I'm finding the opposite.
Gentis
What we just
is.
said. Oh, yeah.
Gentis is.
Seems to say all magical fire just acts like normal fire, and fireball specifically does better than that normal.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gentis acts.
I know. I remember the
Then,
same thing.
As you basically you reach over and you're bringing up your compatriot, the Ved needs to break out of
Yeah,
this
strength check
thing.
or escape, whatever he prefers.
Oh, definitely.
Time you got up.
Like you've done anything?
True.
I got.
What'd you just say to me? Don't make me stand up.
So that is a 20 strength check as he roars out and he smashes through it. And is that a move action?
Oh, that's
As a free.
I think it's a free. Oh, it is a break free. I thought it was.
So now he cannot move.
He can't move. He could. Well, no, he could. He could take another
or-
move action, but he can't
yeah.
do a standard and a move.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
he could do 2 moves. That's totally legal.
yeah, he seems to be a little bit out of breath as he is going to try and make his way up to you guys, getting within his 20-foot reach. Or not his 20-foot reach, but he gets within 20 feet of you guys.
So
And
he's still in
he's-
the entangle then.
Oh yeah, he's still in the
I
entangle.
knew it. He was hiding all along.
And but he's still there. And he's
Yeah. So now that he's
preparing.
ended his turn there, he does another check.
Does an 18 make that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's fine.
Perfect. So yeah, he sets himself up. He's waiting there as he's grabbing this big club from the side of his belt there. And next in the initiative it is Gorgrak.
Oh no,
Oh no,
I held
it
back.
would be. Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
bottom of the round now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because it resets.
Your bottom. Yeah. Here.
He has now moved.
Yeah.
It is Vern.
It is indeed Vern.
Vern the worm.
Well, he's too far for me to scratch, so I guess I'll put one of my rocks in the sling and whip it at him.
So just because I do have produce thing when it comes up, magical fire
So it
does
does. Okay,
actually
I thought so.
just burn things. Fireball actually specifically says if it burns something enough to destroy it, it will just do its damage to whatever's behind it.
Yeah.
26 to hit.
The only rule that
Yeah.
says that is underwater.
You
That's when
absolutely.
fire magic
Yeah.
does.
All right. 4 damage.
4 damages. You throw your sling over and you launch it at him. It bops him right in the cheek, and he kind of squints his eyes. It was a little close to his eye. He wasn't very happy about that.
I've got another rock.
Perfect.
I'm not a fighter, and I'm doing better than you.
I was trained in archery.
Now next in the initiative is Sandy. I'm just assuming Sandy would take Grograk's hand.
I can do it.
choice.
This is essentially you could take a 10 on this. You wouldn't need to roll really, unless you roll a 1. You could roll a 1.
You said you have so much training.
Do it.
Could have learned a bow.
I got an 11.
You do manage to pull yourself up with your friend's assistance, and you mount up, and that will be your move action. And yes, what would you like to do?
Any bonus in I don't think they don't correlate.
They could. No, but they could. How? You shoot the bow from the horse.
I'm nothing. I'm good.
Nothing. You're good. Perfect. Now,
But they correlate.
Grograk, it is your move.
I'll stand up as half my move, right?
Oh, way longer.
Yes, standing up is half your move.
Right? Half your move.
Yeah,
stand
you
up.
got it.
And
Yeah, yeah.
I'll turn around. Oh, there's roots everywhere. If I go anywhere inward, it's roots, right? If I
The
move at
entrance
all.
of the cave is literally where the roots start. So it's the cave, 40 feet into the cave, and then 40 feet behind where the giant was standing.
So I'm already in the roots.
No, because it was in the cave. We had a ledge that we could stand.
Oh, so the ledge is okay.
The ledge is okay,
Yes.
but as soon as you go into the cave, it's just roots.
Wow.
Up and you see burnt, tangled, arrow in arm, a tiny little welt.
So
What would you like to do?
Shoot it.
Right. Pull out my gun.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like panic. Shoot it! And you're like, oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Ah!
Miss hit the mayor because it's smooth.
Part of the reason I did this was
Nailed
you
the
could just
neighbors
shoot
off.
it.
And yeah, I'll shoot him.
Just shoot it.
Yeah, you.
I will, because I have a +1 to my base bonus. I'll pull out my gun as part of my move action.
Ooh.
That's right.
No, it's just.
That's just a
You can.
Oh right, that's if you have a base attack.
Yeah, and I will.
attack.
Yeah, just any bonus.
Part of your move.
So wizards
So I
don't get it. There's 2
level.
levels. Or 3 levels?
Level, because once they hit level 2, it's half, so they can still get one.
I guess, yeah.
Some people just can't hit level 1. Past that, then
Full attack. I think it's a full attack.
They don't get a
action to
base
fire
attack
both
until
my
like
barrels.
6, I
That should be.
Yeah, it would be.
So I'm
for
just
sure.
gonna fire a 1 barrel,
Sounds good.
and I will call deadly aim.
Current minuses.
+7 to hit.
Don't forget about your
7 plus
minuses
8.
for being fatigued.
It was 2.
What? Oh yes,
You're
yes,
sleepy.
yes.
Wow, you guys are sleepy.
Oh, you're sleeping. So
Oh,
I
you're
got
not sleepy?
+5.
He cheated.
Hi.
He's a cheater.
Oh, right, you have a spell.
Yeah, he probably has magic or something.
Yeah,
I did that when he woke me up. I went.
yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be a 16 to hit, or sorry, 15 to hit touch.
You slapped it.
15 to hit touch. 15 will definitely hit its touch as you take aim and you fire your barrel as it erupts and slams into the creature's chest.
You hit touch. You're the only one who hits traditionally other than me with a bow.
So it's gonna be 13 damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's interesting.
So with that, this terrible squelching crunch as you pierce into this creature's ribcage, and it seems to lash out a little bit in panic. This huge, loud bellowing sound echoing through the cave.
It's always so loud.
I'd love
And
to hear this.
I'll quick action.
We're not.
So it was your turn. Yes.
Yes.
Toggle around.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make it quick and easy. I'm going to shoot again.
Yeah, absolutely. Firing off your.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll cast my ear piercing screech. That's a fort save for the.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Yes, Barn Horse.
Yes. Only he's affected by it.
Only he's effective.
Yeah, you may roll.
You scream.
He totally fails.
Totally fails. So he's dazed.
fails.
That's perfect. That is great news.
That is good news.
And he takes 10 sonic damage.
10 sonic damage. Dang.
I like this spell a lot because it's really simple and it can do decent damage.
Yeah, absolutely. As he yells out, and as you yell out, and you let out this ear-piercing screech just for the creature. It puts its hands to its head as it roars out in frustration.
Nice. 10 out of 10.
He's built a little bit.
Yeah, I do another spin.
You have a mouth. Suck me off.
No, this was covered in mystery jizz.
Mystery Jizz.
Hey, mystery.
This is jizz.
I mean, that's our cup from when I drank something last time, so that means you jizzed on our cup.
Yeah? It's our cup.
No,
It's
it
the
makes sense.
communal jizz cup.
Yeah, Chris. Why did we left it up here?
It was for your cum. Alright, we're already going too far on the joke here. I just said that.
Yes, yes, he did.
Yeah, this is
It might be too far. We're devolving.
This is not a family-friendly.
It isn't. That's
we
true.
are. I believe
We have had some
right now
hot
it's 18
takes.
plus. I hope so.
All of our things on YouTube are specifically tagged as not kid-friendly.
There we go. Good.
One day, when I got enough of the joke, we'll know, because he'll get it.
Oh, that would be a scary day.
One day.
So again, as you you let out your ear-piercing screech, the creature holds its hands by its head, is there anything else you do? Do you move?
No, I'm going. Actually, he's within reach of all of us.
No. 10 feet. In 10 feet, you will be within his reach.
I will be. So if within 10 feet, can I move back another 5 feet?
There's not really. You were right at the edge of the cave. There's
Yeah, I
not
was right
5
at the
feet
edge of the
behind you.
cave.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not 5 feet.
I
behind
will just try and duck behind the rock I'm next to a little more and hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all I'm gonna do.
you. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, so next in the initiative, it is the Ved, and it succeeded its last check, so it can do its full action. And it is frustrated, it's pissed off, it's been gouged and shot and burned. It goes from grabbing its head.
Dazed.
Oh yeah, it is dazed.
Yeah,
It can't
dazed.
do
It can't
anything.
do anything.
Can't do anything for this round.
Yeah, dazed is just dazed does make
I
it.
mean, he should have the conditions in there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
dazed
pretty
is just
confident that it just doesn't do anything. It cannot do anything. A, B, C. It goes from C to entangled.
Here, I got dazed. The creature's unable to act normally. A dazed creature can take no actions, but has no penalty to AC. It lasts for 1 round.
Perfect. Yeah, that's it then. Yeah, it is. It is just grabbing its head. It seems to be completely disoriented. And next in the initiative, it is Vern.
Well, if just hitting it normally doesn't seem to work, I need to try something a little daring, and I'm going to aim for its eye.
Okay. Yeah, you might as well.
Take the minus.
What's that, minus 10?
Minus 10. If you know what, I will take the full round to focus in on, so I don't take the double penalty.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Full round action to aim and throw your pebble.
Literally just.
All right, so at minus 12 because of fatigue.
What was his name? The giant's.
It'll be a 6. Minus 12.
Rock to the eye.
6. Yeah, you.
No David and Goliath for you, Chris.
It just goes right past it into the darkness of the cave.
Well, to get it. Well, just.
Was he aiming for its eye?
Yeah, he was aiming for its eye.
No, you were aiming for the eye, but from our perception, you just missed entirely.
No, normally rounds it gets not doing much.
Perfect. Well, next in the initiative, unless you want to move or anything.
I have full round action.
Yeah, you're right. Sandy.
Well, that's a lot of vines.
It's only a difficult terrain.
Only you gotta make
Just
checks.
make sure you don't stop in it.
Yeah.
What? You can grapple and pull him to you?
I have to go in.
20 feet.
Oh, you're too far.
Yeah, it's 20 feet.
I can take. Wait, when I deadly aim, I can take minus 2 to hit. I can take +4 damage.
Yeah, because we know that more.
Yeah.
You could just take a step to the right.
Could?
And then a step to the right.
It's every.
Or do I go and fight the creature in honor of
+4 base.
comeback?
Climb it with your
Shot
beard.
as a deed, or is that?
There's really no reason for me to fight it right now. It seems pretty handled.
stand-
I'll just like
I mean, yeah.
shimmy to like the edge, like the mouth of the cave, and I'll just like be peering in.
Yeah,
You don't have
absolutely.
one range spell?
Not right now.
Don't you have acid splash?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's a range spell.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Oh, I thought you did.
Oh, I have acid touch. All my spells touch decks.
That's fair.
So,
I'm a grapple wizard.
yeah, you're gonna hold. Do you hold your action? What are you doing?
Grizzard. No, dodge. Yeah, I'll just like I'll shimmy over to the mouth of the cave, and I'll just be prepared to try to grab him if he gets in range.
Perfect. Sounds good. Next in the initiative, it is Come. Yeah, you fire off your shots and
Deadly aim both of them, and I also have point blank shots. So.
yeah, because you're within 30 feet.
So I'll take the -2 to hit to get +4 damage, and also getting +1 to hit from point blank. So technically only -3, but since I'm double shooting, I take another -4, so I'm at +7, +6. Or sorry, I'm at +6 to both shots.
Perfect.
Because yeah,
Fire.
not 7, 6.
Send it.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay. For jump. Natural 20.
Oh my god!
Well, I'm gonna confirm knowing
Well, I gotta go. Not on paper, but it's not great. That's gonna be an 8
Unfortunately,
Oh,
that
nine.
doesn't confirm.
to hit touch.
That's okay, you still hit though.
Are you sure? Touch on a giant?
Yeah, it's
Touch on a giant.
it's a 9.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it does confirm.
It is big. And then the
I
second
mean, I
shot.
was able to buy it if it had a decent dex.
And then the second shot is definitely
Some of them.
19 to hit touch.
Definitely.
Okay, so
know.
we're at +5, 6, so I D12 +8. Ooh. But that's gonna be
Times what?
32 damage from the first shot, because that's 8 times 4. Times 4. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's
Don't you have +8? damage, you said?
Yeah.
So that's
36.
36.
Yeah,
My apologies.
36.
And then another +8. I said right.
Yeah.
So that's
13 damage on top of that.
Yeah.
40.
So
That's 53.
49.
yes, they
Sorry,
can
49.
you.
Quick pass.
As this creature, you basically just pummel this creature.
You made the right
as you daze it, it grabs its head and kind of and it's not able to pay attention. And with its arms up by its side, you just manage to get the perfect shot. And it just one goes through, and then one sticks into its throat as there's this
I could have shit and the rock just goes over.
this blood gushing out from its throat as it gurgles and stumbles and falls forward and
walk up
In a
beside
one
you.
day.
We make a deadly
I
team.
don't imagine the thing with rock.
Should do that next time.
I need to start making more ammo.
Thing I know
running
what to
low.
do with.
Hey, if I have to spend a little coin to make sure we can do that again, I don't mind.
yeah, you guys handily deal with this creature as it falls face first and
Who got hit?
nobody. Well, you all fell down once, but
I got scared.
yeah.
He got scared.
His pride got hurt.
Yeah, he sucked.
It was
I didn't see it.
between the
Damage
I was too busy.
I've done 4.
I was gonna say I only did 8, but then again I forgot about the other
between the
69.
shots and the entanglement and the arrows, this creature was heartily felled by you all, and you can hear in the background the sound of animals and people. They've quieted down a little bit. They're not quite sure what's going
A
on.
lot of loud bangs.
I'm sorry for those who are in the cave, but the roots won't go away for about 4 minutes.
Is there more?
4 minutes.
Oh, there were
Is it a minute per level?
cows and
and
Yeah.
it's,
Your
I said
caster level
about
is 1.
what?
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
wizard.
Yeah, no, it was. So.
Yeah.
Well, no, your caster level is your total level.
Nope, your caster level is your level of that class.
Yeah, is your level of that class.
Okay.
Unless something says otherwise. Right?
Yeah, unless because there are
Like-
certain classes that
No, I've
caster levels.
Like I don't know. In the past, when we've always looked it up, we've looked up like caster level is your total level of casters classes.
Of your caster class. Because trust me, I looked into it as a split caster as well.
That's fair.
But yeah, so you
Still be a minute, about a minute.
It's about 30 seconds now.
About how long did it take for them to actually have climbed up since he started?
this whole thing has been like 30 seconds. It's been about 5 rounds, maybe. Total.
From them getting up? Okay.
Oh, it's only been 4 rounds since they got up.
No.
How long did it take him to climb me
up?
up, pull me up?
Oh, it took you guys 2 rounds total.
Yeah, alright then. Oh, then I'm just using the cheat card because you did.
Hey! I'm waiting for these to see my pain.
Paying for what?
I wake on up.
You got carried up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not what we bet on. We bet on you.
Me getting up
No,
without slipping.
your bet. No, that was for extra. The bet that you initiated was if you could climb up.
As your
I
squabble
have a
continues, it doesn't take too long for the
Shoot
roots to
me.
finally
It'll end this
relax,
in
and they're no longer grasping at anything.
Why would you ask me to shoot you? What's
The animals who are freaking out as you guys make your way into the
I don't
cave.
know if I should.
What's the point of you bringing it up? If
He
you're
just said to shoot him.
You brought up as a point that you had a gun as if it should win you the argument.
Listen, I don't want to be involved in this. You want to shoot
You're the
each
one
other.
that lost. Pay the man his money.
Yeah.
How did I lose a bet about him climbing if he
Did you
doesn't
agree on
climb?
climbing or getting up?
The whole bet was that he could climb up, and I said he'd climb up in a minute or less.
Did you use
And
the
then you
words
can-
climb up or did you say get up?
Fairly certain I said climb.
We'll check the tape.
And then he got.
How about this? And I take 2 gold coins out. Shut the hell up.
Shiny.
Oh, it's all about him getting it. I'm fine.
Nice.
All right, perfect.
So you wait, and as you move into the cave, you can see that sort of where the cow had been slammed on the ground and was left to attack you all. The creature, there are these big spiked like spears pointing in towards the wall that's created a bit of a pen. You see that there's mangled people as well as living, and a couple of cows and pigs that have all just put in the same spot.
Reminds me.
I forgot. We have +1 to hit and damage against giants.
Yes.
Well, so
You're
We have another 4 damage, another 5 because both hit. So 40 plus.
So but you can see there's a handful of people in there. They're all pretty nervous. A lot of them are still kind of held by roots. They just haven't.
You said it went away. That's
Yeah. But the roots are still there. They just kind of crumble a little bit. So a lot of people are just too afraid to move.
You can move. They should break.
Sounds
They'll be
like
fine. They're not gonna hurt
What
you.
are they?
Is it?
These are. I'm assuming you're from the village.
Who are you?
We're from the village.
Perfect. Well, we're your saviors, and we would like payment for saving the town.
Oh, they.
They would ask me to take you back and refresh you, and then we can deal with that.
The giant.
No, they were from the village that the giant. He kidnapped them.
It's dead.
They're weak.
Did you not see the fight? It's right there.
We couldn't see it. It's a little around the corner. I just heard the loud bangs and it was.
It's dead. We killed it. Well, mainly he killed it, but yes.
You killed that thing.
Oh
We're
yeah.
quite efficient. Didn't even touch us.
My goodness.
As you can see, we are unscathed.
I don't know. I'm not drunk, so I'm not happy.
Oh my! What?
Don't you have some booze?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
my goodness! Thank you so much. Of course, we'll go back to the village and I can help you out.
Excellent.
Please.
You are an honorable man.
Oh yeah.
There
That's
were
good.
multiple people there, you said?
Yeah, there's about 4 people, 2 cows, 3 pigs, and one large burlap sack that's been tossed to the side. The people have like broken bones, and a couple of the cows, their legs are broken, and the pigs actually seem to be doing fairly okay.
Put those animals down.
No. It's not heal the cow.
How are you gonna get the cow down?
A rope?
As you all, we'll move this forward so we can kind of answer. You take the rest of the day to help kind of get the cows down. You ride back to the village, and those
Good empathy.
and those who were kind of.
That's it. I got it.
Those who were capable. Those who were capable come back. And they help you all with assisting with getting everybody down and the animals as well. And you are gifted. 100 gold is all that they could kind of spare.
Jumps up.
It seems within
Someone throw him.
It's better than
within
nothing
their
else after
coffers.
this payment.
It's a fairly small village, and they're looking
last guy.
at rebuilding.
I'm sorry.
At this point, but the mayor thanks you deeply, and also offers you a small statue of what the hell? Why can't I remember his name?
I'm gonna roll diplomacy. I'm gonna see.
We all went with.
I have a proposition for you, Mayor, as he pays us with the 100 gold.
Yeah.
I'll be like, how about we have a carriage we don't need, and you are in need of supplies. So how about you hike up the price a little bit, and we'll give you the carriage a little cheap, and we'll consider it a good reward, so we don't have to maybe, if we regale the tale, we won't say, oh, they couldn't afford our services.
Not talking about minecarts.
I'm confused.
Pressure them in business.
They just paid us.
I'm aware. I'm just saying, would you
I don't know
like a
how it
carriage
works, but I
for a bit
like
of a
it.
cheaper price?
I have to find a home or something.
I suppose.
Economic classes.
That's something we could
college.
What were you hoping for?
School, right?
What's the average carriage
I think
price?
we
that
did like some math.
You can roll a appraise.
Okay.
It's not a human thing.
That skill I don't do.
I'm bad at counting.
Let's say 16.
One.
Standard large carriage like this, because you're talking about the big one that is like a
The actual
supply
one we have with the horses. Of course.
Yeah. Oh, with the horses.
Well, we're not gonna give right there.
Yeah, I mean, with the horses, you could probably pick this up for roughly. I mean, with all the horses included, which is 4. You could get it. 300 gold for this whole. Oh yeah, for this whole.
So I say, how about you give us 200 gold, 250 gold today, and then the carriage is yours with the horses.
Yes, of course. That would be incredible. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Glad to do business with you, and I'll
A carriage.
give him a bit of a
extra
courtesy.
carriage and the horses, yes.
The one that we don't need.
Goodbye, horse.
Goodbye, the horse I hate the least.
The horse.
No,
I hate.
his horse was the one that you.
Yeah. Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, it was his. It was
Yeah, I
his
still
song.
say goodbye.
Okay.
You were riding Maurice?
I'll miss you exactly
you're
the
the one
amount I
that's
miss all
acting, of
horses.
Which one? Did I bid and miss?
Oh yeah.
Get away.
You make this deal, and the town is more or less left to its own devices, but is no longer worried about an attack from the creature. You believe that between the people who you were able to save and the damage, it'll take them some time, but they'll probably recover. A little hard to tell. With that, by the time you get back, it's around evening, and you're offered free drink and food for the night for your services.
Mistake number one.
Yeah, nice as well. No reason to decline, really.
Going.
And,
Gracious of you.
Of course. And also, just in addition to the things that you found, or that the reward that you got, you find
A child.
A child.
no. You find You find roughly 300 gold worth of sort of uncut gems and strange items within the cave of the creature. Just little things that it's found. You find
This is good.
a fist-sized piece of jade that's just kind of just uncut.
So is it just gems?
Gems and you find a candelabra as well that's made of silver and a couple of other
300
odds and
gems miscellaneous.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this
Odds
for
and
hidden?
ends.
I think that's for candles.
Have you not seen a perfect candle?
Oh, it's a candle bra.
It's not for striking.
And on top of that, that is 1,600 experience to split for everybody.
So that's 400 each.
Yeah.
400.
Yeah, no.
That's like you have
Terrified? Perfect. Oh, wait.
Should be at 14,000. 11,000. Oh, sorry, we should still be at 10,975.
10,975.
Perfect.
I was like 14,000. Did I miss 4,000 experience?
No, you should hope so.
That makes me sad.
And with that, the evening slowly begins to draw to a close. Mostly the evening is spent for most of the people rebuilding and setting things up. The large a large barn to the south is where most of the refugees take hold, and they all rest together.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just amongst just whatever festivities I could put together for us, I'll just be helping kind of rebuild.
Well, of course.
Yeah, and as well as hopefully managing to procure a lock and length of chain.
Well, what they do is they take that cow that was killed by the creature, and they just basically make a huge feast for you all. And so there's a fire in the barn, and there's dancing.
You said cow, and the first thing I heard was you going,
Yeah.
I think it was slurping a minced
sorry,
cow
did you want
body.
some?
I forgot to ask first.
So you want the...
Sorry,
It's the
that's
cave,
just me.
so-
I'm sorry, that's
Look at the
my,
milk all fresh.
that's my L. But yeah, so you gather your things, and the evening goes fairly well for everybody, and I think that's just where we're gonna end it, guys. Sorry about all the technical difficulties, but I don't know about you guys. I had a pretty fun session.
Yeah, it was a good little fight. We felt really strong.
Yeah, and yeah, awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, and next time, hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, we won't be dealing with so many health issues.
Yep.
Thanks for coming.
Like, hey,
See you later.
No, he
Hydrate.
bought the weapon. That's more important than what you did.
He was ready.